Welcome everybody. Welcome to Change the Why. My name is Pedro Gonçalves. Welcome to my newest video. It's end of September 2014 now, and we accomplished a lot this month. We have changed a lot this month. If you go through all the videos that I shared with you, there's been a lot that changed. New camera, new sound, new video format, a lot of things that changed, a lot of things we accomplished, and I would like to share all these things with you. I would like to start with two quotes. The first quote comes from Eric Thomas, and he says that we judge a tree by what the tree does, not by what the tree thinks she is. And I think that applies to a lot of people that we see all over the world who want to be something, but they do something else. And the other quote, I actually don't know who said that. I heard it in some motivational video, and that quote says that the human being is the only life form that doesn't constantly need or wants to accomplish the maximum. If you think about all animals that you see outside in the wild, they all seek for the maximum, and basically life gave them those ranges of things that they can do. And humans, we don't have those ranges, but we don't even seek for the maximum most of the time. We just seek for like the comfort and stay there most of the time. So today I want to talk about rituals, change your rituals, and I thought about something really interesting. I talked with a client last week about this, and I would like to read a little bit of what we wrote there. And this is actually really interesting. When I talk about changing your rituals, most of the time people think that they don't want to change their rituals in a way that they like create rules for them, right? Like when you think about, okay, I want to work out 3 times a week. This is a ritual that changes your life. And most people don't even want to change. So what I found out is, or what one of my clients found out is that he said, wow, after talking to you, I realized that life is giving me rituals, and it's not like I'm choosing them for myself. Let me give you an example. When you go to work, someone else decides for you that you will stay 9 hours in the office, or in whatever you work for. That person decides for you that you have to do that for him. And it doesn't matter if you want to do that. If you don't want to, well, you get fired, search for another job, right? That's exactly what's going to happen. So, whatever you do in your life, most of the time other people tell you what your rituals are. But we have that unbelievably strong, how do you want to call it, like power to change anything we want to anything we want. So, I highly believe in that, and I would like to share with you some things that are rituals for you that you don't even think about most of the time. Number one thing is eating. So think about that. How much do you know about perfect eating, about optimal eating, about the food that you put in? How much do you know about the food that you actually put in yesterday or the last week? Take a look at the last week. Do you really know every single ingredient that was in your food? Do you know that? Isn't that important to know? I mean, you're doing it every single day. You're doing it for the rest of your life. Let me just put that over here. You will do that for the rest of your life, so why do you not know that? Right? I asked myself that question. Next thing, walking. How much do you know about walking? This sounds so trivial. I mean, you just use your feet and you walk, and then it's like, wow, I don't even know anything about that. I don't know what the optimal technique is. Like, have you ever seen a guy walking a marathon? That person walks completely different from you and me. Right? They walk kind of weird. They do those little crazy things with their feet. And I asked someone who actually ran a marathon, like, why do we do that? And he said, it saves energy. Like walking like this. It saves energy somehow. I don't know how and why, but isn't that interesting? You're doing this every single day. All day long. You're walking from here to there. All day long. And you don't even know what the optimal way is to walk. Isn't that interesting to know? You're doing it every single day. Next thing, sitting. Sitting optimally. A lot of people sit like this, right? Like, I know a lot of people like that. Let me see. Yeah, exactly. Or they sit like this and they don't even know if that's correct. So we don't know 100% what's perfect about sitting, but we sit every single day, and we don't even want to know that. We don't even want to know how to get better at that. One of the biggest things that I got to understand that I was leaking in, I got better in that, I read books about it actually, is breathing. Like, one thing that I saw about Rich Froning, you can Google him and just take a look if that's true or not. Before he starts an exercise, he breathes in really deep. He like exhales completely and inhales completely. And exhales again. Okay? And he does that 2 times, sometimes 3 times at the end of sessions, but 2 times most of the time before he picks up the next exercise. Okay? He doesn't just go from one to the next. He takes his time, 1, 2, and then he continues. Breathing is really important. And I found out, for example, that when you work out, when you like breathe out, you go like maximum weight. For example, you lift something, you do like that. Something that I didn't know before, and it gives you a lot more power. Ask your personal trainer if that's true or not. Sleeping, one of the biggest things actually. How much do you know about optimal sleeping? Isn't that good to know? For example, let's just say you can energize yourself, okay? Empower your energy more, let's say like 20% every single day. And now just imagine, you do that every single day for the rest of your life, so every single day you have 20% more power just because of sleeping optimal. Or you wake up and you feel really perfectly refreshed. Wouldn't that be amazing for the rest of your life? It doesn't matter how old you are, it's the rest of your life, so why not know that? I didn't yet read something about it, but I definitely will this month, next month. Waking up, when, how, what to do after waking up, stuff like that. Reading, how to optimally read, like do I have to read faster, do I have to remember more, like do I have to write something while I read, something like that. Like those were the questions that I asked myself. Focusing. Warren Buffett talks a lot about that. Actually, his daughter said that it's incredible, and actually she's sometimes scared at how focused he is on what he's doing. Look at guys like Kobe Bryant. When they go on the field, do you really think he's not focused? Or he's watching a TV on the side like we poker players do sometimes? We're playing poker and watch a TV on the side? That's not optimal. Read, write, dress, even like clothing. I mean, I'm 100% guilty of that. I was wearing shitty stuff all day long, every single day. And recently, my girlfriend and me discovered that we could just easily change that by just throwing all that stuff away that's in my closet and just buy new stuff. For example, this shirt. Just buy new stuff. And you will feel better. You will, I mean, for example, doing my hair for me is something that I didn't do for like, I don't know, 2 years on a regular basis. Now, take a shower, do my hair. Almost every single day. I'm saying almost because like there are days where I only play poker, I sit in front of my desk, and even then sometimes I make my hair, I do my hair. This is one of the most important things, and I have to learn that too, the one that comes now, speaking to others, or speaking to myself, okay? Listen to others, and listen to myself. I think this is one of the most important ones, that we don't really know how people, like how people's brain work, how their lives work, and yet we speak to them and tell them what we think is correct. I don't think this is the right way. I think we should share with everybody what they think and make them actually see what they think, and just share what basically is true, inevitably true. Something that's not my opinion, but something that's true, right? This is white, okay? I can't change that. This is just how it is. So we should talk about this being white, because some people see things the way they want it to see. And it's really important, and it's our job, in my opinion, in life, to show them if something is not is like actually not the way they see it. I think that's one of the most important things. And I hope this video helps a little bit to understand how little we actually know about ourselves, about our lives, about things we do every single day. And I mean, I've actually already like shown this. This is just a blank, I'll show you here again. This is just a blank notebook, right? And I've filled it with ideas already. And today I went through all my notebooks that I had during the last few weeks. And I had like notes here and there and there, and now I have them all in here, and I'm carrying this everywhere. I'm taking this everywhere I go. And I actually have a new little notebook. It's this one. It's an old one. I actually think we bought it for like 50 cents. And what I'm using this for is I put in quotes, little things that I hear. Even if you talk to me and I just write it down, right? I just write down like a sentence that you said that made me think. I just write it down. And for example, stuff like birthdays and so on, I'm gonna write that down because I'm really bad at that. So why shouldn't I just write those things down and show you my respect? And I think you should show yourself more respect. I think before you show respect to other people, you should show respect to yourself. Because if you don't know how to correctly exercise everything that you do every single day, you shouldn't start thinking, oh, I should respect other people, I have to show them my respect, I have to get better at work and so on. You should first get better at your life. That's just my opinion. And I think if you get better at your life, other people will notice it and other people will follow you. Because everybody wants to get better. And if you get better, everybody else wants to do that too. That's it for this video. I actually recently started to ask people about their opinions, about any questions you might have, anything that I could help you with. So I would love to ask this again in this video. Please send me any questions you want, anything about lifestyle, anything about improving, anything about skills, anything about finance that I can answer you. I can go into specifics because like specific stuff like investments into the stock market, for example, because we're going to cover that in future videos. Next month I have the plan to discuss specific investment methods for 1,000 euro like investment portfolios. I actually started with the 1,000 euros last month, and I made 1,214 euros and 39 cents. So it was not a bad month. We increased 20%, and I'm going to put in 25% of my of this month's income into that portfolio too. So it's going to increase a lot, and that's basically it. I hope you liked it. Please keep asking some questions. Anything that I might help you with, I definitely will put in my time and do that. If not, I'm more than happy to share with you some finance advice in the next month. And actually I need to practice more on my guitar. This is really like, I didn't put in that much time into that. I put in like 4 hours or something. I'm still not at all good. So I wish you all the best, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.